Karen?
Furlough Day discussion. Previously, the board on their July 1st meeting voted to remove furlough days for staff for July, August, and September. Of course, now we're in October. I think it's appropriate for us to have another discussion about this. In evaluating the funds that are part of the curbside budget and additional funds that are there. In the past, the curbside profit, so to speak, was intended to cover staff time here that's spent with customer service and billing and responding to complaints and all of that. But even having said that, it was only enough money to cover 8 furlough days, not 12. And so I'm making a recommendation, as much as I hate to do it, that we reinstate furlough days for October, November, and December. And at the 6-month mark, let's take a look at our financial situation and see if we are in a position to eliminate additional furlough days based on, just how we're doing in financial.
Are you satisfied that you can get through December with your things on?
In terms of
finances, money to cover the cost?
In terms of furlough days, covering it, not until I look at our first quarter financials and we do our budget amendments. Would I be?
That's why I say we need to.
In that case, I make a motion that we accept Gary's recommendation of furlough days for October, November, December, and we can review them at a later date to see if we can modify it.
We can back out of it if we find that we're ahead of the curve more than we think.
I'll second that motion, Mr. Chair.
Motion on the floor by Commissioner Liu to meet the recommendation of the county manager or discontinue furloughs for October, November, and December until they're reviewed. Second by Commissioner. What?
It's not discontinued.
Reinstated.
That's reinstated.
Reinstate the furlough days. Okay.
Because they're in the adopted budget. 12 furlough days are in the adopted budget. We suspended them for 3 days, 3 months. And so really what we're doing is reinstating until we can determine if we can financially eliminate more furlough days.
Okay. So that's the motion.
And that's kind of the way we discussed it
Right.
when we started.
Right.
3 out. You think you'll have something we can look at on the 21st?
I'm going to target the 4th because we've got to do a lot of work for the 21st in terms of financial discussion and amendments, budget, moving things around. So we'll discuss it again on the 4th and see how we look.
Okay, motion on the floor by Commissioner Liu, second by Commissioner.
Well, got one more question.
Yes, sir.
A little late. You mentioned about how Hall County puts it with holidays. Holidays for October. We got Columbus Day.
Yeah, the 14th.
So that was on a Monday. If we shut down that Friday before.
Right.
That way we would allow the 4-day weekend for that.
Right.
For the employees on that one. Do we need to adopt?
It doesn't work for public work.
Doesn't work. Public work.
They don't work on Friday anyway.
That's right.
I would have to be off that Thursday.
Yeah. So that's going to give them 3 days. I think it's something.
And then we're giving them.
That's just going to be.
That opens up a whole new question. Is a furlough an 8-hour day or a 10-hour day?
Right.
It wasn't. The productivity too is giving them another day.
If you go Tuesday now, the 15th, then everybody.
Still going to be.
A furlough day, I would say, would be a regular scheduled work day. If you work 4 10s, it's a 10.
That's how, when we do payroll, that's how we do it.
Okay. And that's the way I think it was computed too.
They got a 4 when you can.
Any further discussion? Not all in favor, show by the raise of hand. Pass me. Number 4, Karen.